Hi, this is Tim with Faithfully Growing, coming to you today with another growth moment. Grasping the fact that I am loved by God, no matter what I do, but because of who I am as a human, is hard for me to understand and accept sometimes. In the Gospel of Matthew, after he was baptized, a voice from heaven said to Jesus, "This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased." Jesus was God's beloved before he ever did anything in ministry. And just like him, we are loved by God by who we are, not by what we do. In his book, Life of the Beloved, Henry Nouwen tells the story of a prayer service that he routinely led for a small group of people. Some, but not all, of the participants of this service had disabilities, mostly in their brain development. Right before the service began, a woman with a cognitive disability named Janet said to Henry, "Can you give me a blessing?" And he, being Catholic, responded in an automatic way by quickly making the sign of the cross on her forehead and saying something about Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But rather than being grateful for this action, Janet was bothered. "No, that doesn't work. I want a real blessing," she says. So Nouwen tells her he'll give her a blessing at the end of the prayer service. Towards the end of the service, with about 30 people sitting around, Henry Nouwen explains that Janet asked for a special blessing, and not really being sure what was expected of him, he stood up. As soon as he did, Janet stood and quickly moved towards him. He was wearing a white robe with big flowy sleeves that extended past his hands, and as soon as Janet reached him, she embraced him and put her head against his chest. Henry put his arms around her so that she disappeared in the folds of his vestments, completely wrapped. And from the most real place in his heart, he said, "Janet, I want you to know that you are God's beloved daughter. You are precious in God's eyes. You are a beautiful human being, and you are deeply loved by God." It didn't stop with Janet. After Janet, another disabled woman asked for a blessing. And then one of the assistants, a 24-year-old student, asked for one. And so it went, each person being embraced, enveloped in white, and told the truth, that they are beloved, personally seen, and deeply loved by God, not once or once in a while, but always, at every moment. I like this quote by Nouwen. It says, "Spiritual identity means we are not what we do or what people say about us, and we are not what we have. We are the beloved daughters and sons of God." And so today I want to extend this blessing that Nouwen offered beyond that group to you and to me. And I want to say, and I want you to know, that you are God's beloved daughter or son. You are precious in God's eyes. You are a beautiful human being, and you are deeply loved by God. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you do find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe below. And I look forward to what lies ahead as we all continue to faithfully grow.